Hey guys, let's talk about the short episodes of the Gravity Falls animated series. These episodes were released between the first and second seasons of the animated series. The first some episodes is about Dipper recording videos about different anomalies in Gravity Falls. It's also interesting, at the end of these Dipper episodes, we are shown a little bit of the message. If you've already watched our retelling of the main episodes of the Gravity Falls animated series, you can find out what this message means. A link to the recap of the main episode's Gravity Falls will now appear in the top right corner of your screen. Short episode number 1 is called Anomaly 23. Dipper, Mabel, and Suze try to find out what the mysterious tattoo is on Grunkle Stan's back.
But today we're gonna find out.
Right after another exciting episode of What's Under Mabel's Bandage?
First, they turn up the temperature in the room so that Grunkle will take off his clothes so they can see what the tattoo is.
Am I right? Zeus, I will pay you to put your shirt back on.
But Stan doesn't react to it. Then the guys try scratching his back, saying they saw some kind of disease there. But that again has no effect. Then they look in his shower, but there, Stan is with his clothes on. In the end, the Grunkle's tattoo remains a mystery. In the second episode, Dipper is recording a video about anomaly number 12. Suddenly, an unknown creature pounces on him. He calls it anomaly number 76, that thing. It starts eating Dipper and Mabel's Summerween candy. The twins try to stop it.
Where is it? Have you seen it?
It ends up accidentally turning on the TV and can't take its eyes off the movie. At the end of the episode, the three of them watch TV and eat candy.
Oh, hey, Dipper. Hey, Mabel. Hey, Grunkle Stan.
Next is Anomaly 54, the mailbox. Dipper and Suze are trying to find out about an anomalous mailbox that stands without a home in the middle of the forest.
My letter posits a salient question. Sup, dog?
They put a letter in there and immediately get an answer. The friends do so again and again, asking it different questions.
A baby duck holding a paddle ball. Dude, it knew!
What?
And it answers everything correctly. At the end of the episode, Mabel comes to them and wants to use the mailbox to send a videotape to her mom of her putting marmalade up her nose. The mailbox didn't like this and self-destructed.
There's more where that came from. Into my nose! Into my nose!
Show over! Show!
Anomaly 82. Dipper is trying to figure out why one guy in their town is always turned left side up, and no one has seen his right side of his body.
Theory 1. He's hiding an embarrassing sunburn.
Mabel has different guesses.
And theory number 3, my personal favorite, he's normal, and Dipper's just crazy.
But Dipper decides to find out to know for sure. Dipper goes to his store and asks him to hand him various things, so the guy turns to his right side. Dipper ends up turning him around himself. He sees that it's not a human in front of him, but a robot being controlled by green creatures. They end up destroying themselves, and the robot breaks down. Anomaly 42, the tooth.
I'm here for scale.
Dipper finds a huge tooth near a lake. He tries to find out who it belongs to.
Come on, you'll see. You, me, and Barrel are the adventure team of a lifetime.
He with Mabel swim in the lake at night and see bubbles. The twins want to swim closer to the islet, near which the bubbles are forming. But suddenly, the islet rises up and already becomes like a head. It flies after them. The twins manage to escape, but the head islet left a big tooth again when it tried to eat their boat.
Did somebody say barely?
Hello, and welcome back to Dipper's Guide to the Unexplained.
Next is Anomaly 132, the hide behind. Dipper is trying to find out about a creature that no one has seen, but he is sure that the creature is real. He interviews various residents of Gravity Falls.
Oh, the hide behind is definitely real. Might even be behind me right now. Wow, wow,
The people in this town are literally the dumbest people in the world. Literally.
wow, wow.
And at one point, he notices something strange and runs into the forest to find it. He finds no one in the forest
What?
and goes back home, thinking the creature is unreal. But on the tape, we see the creature following Dipper, and when he turns around, it's hiding. Next up will be episodes, as Mabel shoots her guides for different occasions.
You want that Sunday? You gotta jog for it, jog hog! Look at his little shorts.
In episode 7, we're shown her dating guide. She tests Grunkle Stan, Dipper, and Suze.
I'm only here because you promised bacon. Oh, I'm pacified.
She gives them a 9,000 question quiz.
Should men always pay for dinner? What is this, Russia?
How many kids would you like to have? 7, preferably. That's one to love every day of the week.
How do you treat a gal? Well, hovering nearby and laughing at everything she says, obviously.
Afterwards, Mabel presents the guys with their scores. Stan got a 3 out of 5, making him dateable.
This will limit your dating pool to widows, lady plumbers, and convicts.
I still consider this a victory.
Dipper's score is never revealed, but is implied to be bad. Although Mabel reassures him that he should just be himself to get girls to like him, and labels him as questionable. Sue somehow gets a 12 out of 5, and Mabel labels him a total hunk. Mabel concludes that if you aren't right for each other, force it.
What is it?
It's an ostrich. It's clearly an ostrich.
The episode 8 continues with the column, Mabel's Guide Stickers. Here Mabel tells all about stickers, what they are, where to get them, and if they can save your life.
Puppy stickers!
Mabel shows some drawings from a history book, and says that once upon a time, stickers were the basis of ancient civilizations. She draws analogies between the Aztec and ancient Greek civilizations on the one hand, and modern stickers on the other. Dipper refutes these false facts. He asks if she's ever read a history book. She gets mad at him and cuts him out of her video.
Edit! Cut away! I'll definitely never be allowed to do that again. Thanks for watching Mabel's Guide to Home Pyrotechnics.
Next up, Mabel's Fashion Guide. She says that everyone wants to look as cool as she does, but unfortunately, so many people don't have time for fashion. So Mabel and her friends make people around them fashionable. First was Suze.
If you're watching this, call for help. I'm down! Suze is down!
Then Grunkle Stan. And lastly, they transformed Old Man McGucket.
Now we cover up that problem area.
Afterwards, Mabel gives a color guide. She states that the world was black and white until a wizard named Crayondolph the Fabulous gave it color and ended the Depression. She asks the townspeople what their favorite colors are.
Wendy, wait, what was the question again?
It turns out that Grunkle Stan doesn't have a favorite color and has never seen a rainbow.
Sometimes if I drink expired milk, I see rainbows. Yeah!
It's fine. She does this.
Then Mabel and her friends want to reflect the rainbow from the waterfall into the window of the Mystery Shack. But when Stan opened the blinds, the light was too powerful, so Stan was blinded, and the room began to burn. The episode ends with Mabel saying that next time they'll give advice on how to apologize to a grunkle. Next is a guide about art. Mabel shows different art and says she is now doing caricature. Mabel draws people, but instead of their face, there is a cat's face. She does these drawings with Waddles, Stan, Wendy, and Suze. Grunkle Stan makes a business out of it, and people willingly buy her drawings. Mabel then introduces her new idea, Humanicaricature. Which is a drawing of a person on the belly of a real cat. The episode ends with Mabel being attacked by live cats. Sometimes you have to suffer for your art. Next is the section, Fixin' It with Suze. He fixes various items.
Fix healing.
Wendy and Dipper come to him and say that the golf cart is broken for some reason.
Jump, jump, jump!
He fixes it and even upgrades it. They use the golf cart and drive too fast, so end up crashing into the Mystery Shack's roof. Grunkle Stan asks him to repair his roof, and Suze realizes that he won't be out of work. In episode 13, Suze fixes the cuckoo clock that Grunkle Stan accidentally broke.
Stop making that noise! I hate you! This is definitely not an accident!
After poorly repairing the clock, Suze decides to add decorations. Mabel walks in and suggests leopard print. Also, Suze adds a second home, so the cuckoo can live in style. This goes on with them adding more and more weird and cool stuff.
Voila! So Stan, what do you think?
Well, it doesn't make that horrible cuckoo sound anymore, so I don't know, 10 out of 10, whatever.
Next episode, Mabel sits in front of the TV, ready to watch Gravity Falls Public Access TV, and turns it on. There is an Grunkle Stan's Mystery Shack commercial on TV. This commercial is of the highest quality.
Place are making me see double. Making me see trouble. Idiot! Idiot! Don't just do it again!
There is also a segment called Suze Says Some Words, where Suze says different phrases.
If you accidentally eat the prize that comes inside your cereal, does that make you a specially marked box?
And there was a report about little Gideon, showing his life in prison.
Oh no, the warden!
It's always worse than you remember.
Next, they show an episode in which Grunkle Stan is watching TV. The first show is called Why You Akin So Cray Cray. There was a girl going up to different characters and asking the same thing. You akin cray cray.
Oh, girl, you know what I'm about to say.
Say it!
I'm not your puppet!
The channel changes to Teens Talk, a public service announcement. Hosted by Sheriff Blubbs and Deputy Durland.
Who wants to go drink expired apple juice and then kiss each other?
The two pretend to be various teenagers in the Gravity Falls High School gymnasium. The show is aimed at correcting troubled teens and is apparently funded by the town's budget.
Blubbs, look, our uniforms!
Let's roll.
The channel changes again to The Ducktective. In short, it's a detective story of dubious quality involving a duck.
Yeesh! That's enough of that, stupid duck.
In episode 16, our friends went to the zoo. Mabel marvels at the animals and promises everyone to take them home. But then Octavia, the 8-legged cow, catches her eye. It turned out that it had 8 legs, due to drinking water into which a nearby factory had dumped toxic waste. Mabel really likes the cow, so when she learns that the cow is soon to be eaten, she convinces Stan to steal it.
Warm up the truck.
Stan agrees. Friends let a cow out on the lawn. It turned out that this cow is a mutant, not only because of the large number of legs, but it also has laser eyes.
Run.
In the last episode, Mabel tells the story about they went to the movie theater.
Movies! Movies! Movies!
They weren't allowed into the movie theater because they had food with them. Then Dipper came up with an incredible plan, like in the Mission Impossible, to sneak in.
Dan will get us in using his incredible lockpicking skills. Give Mabel just enough time to coat herself entirely in syrup.
This is my favorite part!
They succeeded and were able to watch the movie together.
Hey, look!
I do the same though.
This concludes the recap of the short episodes of Gravity Falls. If you haven't seen our awesome video about the main Gravity Falls episodes yet, be sure to check it out.